Yep. Yeah, Demi Moore is crazy. But like just with that Sherly Temple clip I played too and stuff like that, this Hollywood stuff is a mess. There's a lot of that going on. And it's been going on for a long time. I'm going to go on and replay that clip. Y'all can go on and check that out. Y'all go and check out this website. It's called Expose Racists and Pedophiles. Y'all go check that out. It's a website. It's where I get some of my stuff from. So y'all go check out that on X or Twitter. It's called I Expose Racists and Pedos. Pedophiles. That's where you get all these juicy, crazy stories from. So here it is again. This is the Demi Moore shit. Demi Moore molesting a 14-year-old boy.
I love them all, and I hope they all love me. We do love them, and I love them.
I think it's publicity. You're out of your...
That shit's crazy as hell, man. Oh, they're about to shoot this white lady in his house.
We got one at gunpoint. Fuck. Knife. Drop the fucking knife.
That shit is crazy as hell. Hold on, let me see. Damn, yeah, on the caption it doesn't say where that was from. Yeah, they killed that white lady. She looked like maybe a 30-year-old or something like that. Yeah, they murked her in her house. Yep, the police kill anybody. Well, they love killing black people, but they'll kill anybody. And then just say, oh, I was scared for my life. How are you scared for your life and you got all this shit? Walkie-talkie, billy club, pistol, handcuffs, a walkie-talkie. I don't know anyone that's ever outran a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Space ghost, man. Chain smoking the reaper help me get into my deeper self. Make the ground crack, make the ether melt, make the wind whirl, make the river rise. Even pre-recorded, the nigga live. You can't see the world through a nigga eyes, hear through a nigga ears, yeah, real nigga hear me? Ghost back, space ghost. I'll bake it up to keep the cake close. Chain smoking the reaper help me get into my deeper self. Plug the mic in, make the speakers melt. Touch me, I touch you, let the heater melt. I'm from the hood where everybody need the help. Chain smoking the reaper help me get into my deeper self. Plug the mic in, make the speakers melt. Touch me, I touch you, let the heater melt. I'm from the hood where everybody need the help. You a follower, better lead you serialistic. But one sell my soul for material. Homie die, we all go fly to the burial. In the slums, I'm Grand Royal Imperial. Who ride? Burning with the scratched off cereal.
Good morning, happy Thursday. It's Big Brother eviction night. And it's football night. And more political coverage night.
Yeah.
And one more sleep till the weekend. Have a great day.
Have a great day, y'all. Tell somebody you love them and check in on a loved one or something. And enjoy the episode. So Trump's talking about, Trump said, this is his words, Trump, I would revoke protected status for Haitian migrants in Ohio. So that means everywhere. So if you're legal, he wants to get rid of you. He just said, didn't he, baby? Let's listen.
He can say that they're illegals and now I'm out of here. that rhetoric and that language he uses, he does solely to rev up his base. That is it. I think, again, for the Republican Party at large and for the country at large, we are a nation of immigrants. And the Republican messaging on this shouldn't always needs to be is to be the land of hope and opportunity, we need to have law and order. So of course we want to have it done in the right process, but to stop and to say that you're just going to deport people who are here legally and contributing to the community, as many of the Haitians are in Springfield, Ohio, contributing and adding value to the community, is a disservice to them all.
We just have to be very clear. This is a racist policy being proposed by him. Yep. This is not just dangerous rhetoric that has impact in Ohio, where they've clearly communicated to stop this nonsense. It's here in New York, whether it be in Brooklyn, it be in South Florida. You have a man who is literally saying he would remove American citizens because they come from another country. This is about...
Because they're black and brown, yep. If that ain't racism, I don't know what it is. And that's what I'm saying. Trump speaking to them people. He's throwing a red meat out to the racists.
Continue to allow this man to say these things.
That's some bullshit. It should be illegal for him to even run on that kind of stuff. You shouldn't be able to do that.
People should not be here.
Yeah, that's foul as hell.
About the contrast.
Yeah, that's crazy too. Like Sherly Temple. Like everyone loved Sherly Temple. She was around when I wasn't around, I think, or she was probably adult when I was like a kid or something. I don't know. I don't really know the timing on that, but I know she was super popular when she was a child actress, so 'cause I've heard of her and stuff. Everyone's heard of Sherly Temple probably. But did y'all know that, like, she went through a lot of crazy stuff too when she was a child actress? You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on around about Diddy and stuff, and and if he did stuff, and if he did stuff wrong, he deserves to go to prison. I ain't sitting here defending that man. I was never even a Diddy fan. I didn't listen to Diddy music. But yeah, I got this video. They're interviewing this lady, and she's talking about Sherly Temple and just what was going on and how she was getting treated back then, even as a child. Let's see. This is Larry King, the legendary Larry King, and they were interviewing this lady. Oh, this was Sherly Temple as an adult, actually. So this is a clip of Sherly Temple speaking to Larry King about he as a child and her mom going into 2 different rooms with men. Let's see. Sherly Temple was 5 years old and one of the biggest child stars of the 20th century and was abused psychologically and sexually. Her first ever credited role was for a film called War Babies, where she played a prostitute at the age of 3. Let's see. I got this video clip. There is a video of some lady. Is that a lady or a man? It's either a lady or a man, like literally kissing her on the mouth. Yeah, oh, that's so nasty. Let's play this audio though. Let's see what you're talking about. This is from an old movie.
Lollipop is a sweet trip to a candy shop where bonbons play on the sunny beach of Peppermint Bay. Lemonade stands everywhere.
Oh, everyone knows that song. Here she is. This is the interview I was looking for. My bad. I clicked on the wrong one. So this is her on Larry King Live, and she was being interviewed. This is her as an adult, Sherly Temple. So this in her own words.
When I left Fox, I went to MGM for one picture. Thank goodness, only one. And when I got there with my mother, we were separated. She went into the office of Louis B. Mayer, and I went into the office of Arthur Freed. And he was going to talk to me about a movie he wanted to put me in. I'm 12 years old, And I thought he was a producer, but instead he was an exhibitor. And I'd never seen anyone naked before, except myself. So I had no clue about what was happening. And so it struck me so funny, I laughed at him. And I laughed uproariously. I had tears, and he got infuriated. And he said, out, 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 go. So
Did you tell your mother?
Well, I was very quiet. I went down and met her in the lobby of the administration building. She came out very quietly from Louis B. Mayor's office, and we walked hand in hand silently to the car, which was unusual. We got in the car driving home. I said, Mom, you won't believe what happened to me. And I told her what happened, and she got kind of quiet. She said, well, you don't know what happened to me. And Louis B. Mayer wasn't as bad as
She's laughing about that shit. I'd have been pissed. Yeah, but, you know, the point of this is, like, this stuff happens in Hollywood. Like, man. And this interview is from... And I don't want to click on the thing because I don't want the audio to go out or whatever, but this has got to be from the 90s or whatever, or I don't know, early 90s. I mean, I don't know. That's what it kind of looks like. Let's see. There's about 15 seconds left.
It was to me,
you tried
but he came on to my mother. And so we both decided that we didn't like MGM much. It was, you know, it was better. And I told her what happened, and she got kind of quiet. She said, well, you don't know what happened to me. And Louis B. Mayer wasn't as bad as Freed was to me.
You tried
but he came on to my mother. And so we both decided that we didn't like MGM much. It was, you know, it was better at Fox. When I left
Belly air, and there you are. Happy landing on a chocolate bar.
Craziness, y'all. Brewers are losing too, 3-1. They're gonna be driving home drunk and mad tonight from that Brewer game. White trash at Walmart, they're saying. Everyone's talking about this one.
I ain't scared. My God's got me.
Nobody touched you.
Back up.
Come on, baby.
Every time we come to the door, somebody's right, son. This one woman's got 3 lanes and she gets on my heels within 6. Not just this first time. Every time we come in here, it's something. And now people got more vision in it. You got that recording? Hey, let me give you a...
So we're about to take the... What's that? One? Black oregano?
Black oregano oil.
So black oregano oil. And, you know, on the on the labeling sometimes it's super difficult to read because the writing is so small. So I was like, let's take a screenshot on the phone, but then Michelle had a little better idea. I was like, I can just look it up. So we're looking up to see what exactly it does good for your body.
Right. Oregano oil. It has antioxidant, antifungal, and anti-inflammatory properties. It helps with like your prevent and remedy viral infections, cold and influenza, bacterial and fungus overgrowth, like in your gut,
So is it a mini food
and
pack?
prevents yeast infections for the ladies.
We should give some to Charlie.
I don't know.
He's always licking his toe. For anyone that's got pugs or dogs, like one
They
of
are
ours, he just
lickers.
licks his toes. Chewy hasn't really started that yet, but like Charlie licks his foot every night.
It's good for, it may relieve, externally, it may relieve skin conditions such as athlete's foot, psoriasis, and eczema.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe I should put
Nice,
on
that's
my
good.
eczema.
That's a good one, baby.
Although I think mine's like related to anxiety because I itch when I'm nervous.
Striggity stress.
Striggity stress.
Trying to find a straw.
Internally, it's well researched for the respiratory system and acts as an expectorant, taking mucus from the respiratory tract.
Okay, we're going to share like a half a glass. I put like...
I would have just done a shot glass with warm water.
This is warm water.
Yeah.
I put it in the microwave and warmed it up. So, do you want to go first? Or?
Sure.
This stuff is nasty, but you know it's worth it though, because you can actually feel it like working.
It just lingers. Like, it smells like lasagna.
It does.
You know, because oregano's in lasagna. It smells like Christmas.
Yes.
That's what Christmas at my house
I can't wait for eggnog.
I used to drink that as a kid, like, a lot.
But you know what? Michelle eats butter.
I eat butter.
She'll put butter like on saltines.
But like
I'm used to it
like
now.
A slice of butter, as
like
if it's
for real,
cheese.
like straight up, no exaggeration.
And then I wonder why my cholesterol is high. I don't know. Okay, here I'm slamming it.
Okay. Would you got your water ready? Ooh, nice. She's down in that. 4 sips, 5 gulps. Damn. All right, I gotta take the rest of this down. She did 5, like, what do you call those?
Gulps. It burns my tongue.
Ooh, fun fact. You know, my stepfather, Gordon, he used to down, like, the cans of Coca-Cola. He would crack one open and slam the whole thing in one.
Wow.
He wouldn't come up for, like, you know, he wouldn't have to pull the can away and then take, like, a burp or one break. He would down the whole can in one full, like, thing.
It sounds refreshing, yet gut-busting.
I was like, he would do that shit.
Did he burp
really
loud
that.
after?
Yes. That's one, like, I don't know why I remember that, but yeah. He would slam the whole can. I'm sure there's other people that do that, but not very many.
Oh,
it's leisure time out there, but every time I try to put the phone up to the window to capture,
they're gone.
They stop talking, so I'm done trying.
You can also put it under your tongue to treat parasites and infections.
Yeah, Chewy's peeing on the pee pad.
Yay, good job.
All right, I'm procrastinating.
Another day with your balls.
Michelle's talking about cutting his balls. I'm about to slam this.
Okay,
I'm about
ready?
to slam it. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Ooh, 1 big gulp. Useful against measles, mumps, colds, and pox. Also stimulates the production of white blood cells, which aids in fighting the body's main defense.
Ooh, I need some water now.
Maybe I should have Broseph take this.
You should, baby.
I know. I wish.
See, and this is an example of doing your research.
Yeah.
Shout out Pharmacy for Life, Styles P.
Excuse me.
Yep. But
okay,
like you.
So it has. Black oregano is black seed oil and oil of oregano.
Nice.
Together. So here's all the benefits in one package. It's the ultimate immune booster to help stop colds, flus, sore throat, excess mucus production. Helps relieve inflammation, helps improve brain function. Both need that.
Nice.
Improves gut health, and it's a natural antibiotic.
Both need that.
Use only on the onset of symptoms or twice a week
on the chair.
for prevention. It is not to be used every single day.
What?
For healthy body, as it's extremely potent.
It is. That's what I was saying. You can literally feel it like going through down your body and through your system.
Yeah.
That's why it's worth it. That's why I slammed mine, didn't I, baby? Didn't I slam it?
You did.
I slammed it straight up. She's right here. I think I'm making it up. Black seed oil. Shout out Pharmacy for Life.
I wonder what prickly pear seed is for. Let's just see.
Prickly pear seed. Some of the names sound kind of cool, though. What's up, Chewy?
Provides radiant skin glow and protection against skin disease. Removes dark circles from under the eye. It's topical. If used as a supplement or ingested, helps provide protection for liver.
Ooh.
I could use that.
See, we're doing our research because we didn't. This started out a conversation of wanting to see what the label said, and then Michelle was like, "Well, I'll just look it up," and now we done went like an ocean dive. Fuck the forget the rabbit hole. We call it ocean dive.
What is gut instincts?
Second brain. Your gut is your second brain.
Okay, that includes...
That's real, ain't it, baby?
L-glutamine, cransbill root, ginger root, fennel seed, marshmallow leaf, and peppermint leaf.
This is the Pharmacy for Life website. This is Styles P.
Ingredients brought together to help with your digestive system and possibly help with restoring intestinal lining, acid reflux, and heartburn. With 70% of your serotonin created in your gut, we're hoping this blend can also improve your mood. Oh, maybe I should get that for bro.
And don't he say that too? He says that too in the little interviews. Mm-hmm. Shout out Ajua and Styles. This we're reading from their Pharmacy for Life.
Helps reduce nausea, vomiting, and swelling.
What's that?
Anti-inflammatory.
Fennel seed?
Yeah.
We ain't ever used that. Well, I haven't. I've heard of it, but I've never used it. Marshmallow leaf? They got all kinds. I bet, damn. L-glutamine? Yeah, but that gut instincts. Yeah, but I can literally feel it like running through my body.
I can't because I don't digest anything.
Michelle's constipated right now.
Yeah. And I have...
She was sitting on the toilet for like 42 minutes. And then she just finally gave up and got in the shower. And she came out like, I'm so constipated. Oh, shout out Marley. It's her month. It's her calendar. Wait, what's the name of the calendar? I'm going to go. So y'all can go check out and see our cat. She's Miss October for this calendar. Hey, baby. What's up, honey? It's your month. We got to turn the calendar. It's your month. Yeah. There's Marley. That's you, honey. October 2024. Marley. And they did a puzzle of her, too. Because they had, shot Michelle an email. And they were like, we got so many, comments or whatever, blah, 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 about Marley. And we want to, make a puzzle. Hey, baby, what were they talking about? A puzzle?
Yeah,
Marley?
They're just trying to get you to 5 more things, but they were like, oh, since Marley was so popular on the calendar,
Every cat.
Yeah, here's a discount on the puzzle.
So Marley and Chewy are playing. So it's the paw print calendar 24-25. So it's June through 2024, May through 2025. Yep, the paw print calendar. Go look at Marley's October. So this is her month. That's our cat. Yep, that's our cat.
Okay, I have everything strategically placed.
So I downloaded that police app.
Mm-hmm.
So the Brewer game is game 2. So the Brewer game starts at 6:38, which means it'll be over, unless it goes into extra innings, it'll be over around, 7:38, 8:38, 9. So it'll be over probably around 9:15-ish. Because baseball games are a little bit shorter than they used to be, maybe by about 30 minutes, 20 minutes.
I feel like
So,
when I was a kid, they lasted 7 hours. Right?
That's what it felt like. But yeah, back in the day, up until a couple years ago, baseball games were at least 3 hours. Majority of them. I used to hate going to Brewer. Well, but around 4th, 5th inning, I was ready to go. I can't sit there the game. But I downloaded the police scanner, so around 9:30, people would be drunk driving out of American Family. What's it called?
American Family Field.
American Family Field. They'll be driving out of there, drunk. And if they lost, they're going to be driving even angrier and fast because they're going to be pissed. They love the Brewers. So I figured maybe we can capture some drunk drivers getting arrested live on air, you know. Okay. So I have to download the. Which one is it?
I use Broadcastify.
That's the one I downloaded.
Yeah.
The app. So we'll go on there around 9:30 and start snooping around and see if they're pulling people over. I wish we could just go into the jail records and look, but that would take too much digging to find like specifically who's, you know what I mean? That would be too much research.
Because they don't file charges like right away.
Well, just seeing who got arrested for drunk driving. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if people got pulled over tonight and like say went to jail.
The inmate search, but you have to search by name.
Because they'll be throwing people on Facebook. I've noticed there'll be like a Facebook websites or pages where people where people went to jail and all that shit. I'm like, that's kind of
bogus.
Yeah, that's slightly bogus.
Yeah.
Because they ain't even been charged. At least wait for someone to be charged with something. But like they'll just be for people just being arrested and going to jail. That's kind of not cool. Chewy, what do you got in your mouth? He's always just like putting something in his mouth. Who knows?
First arrest in the case. Good evening. I'm Rick Dayton. Sandra Cole has the evening off. For more on our top story, we start with 13 News' Kristen Sell. She spent the day on Charleston's west side, and now she's back in the Charleston studios with the latest on this story. Kristen, new developments today. What are they? Where do you start?
Well, Rick, 3 family members were taken into custody today on child neglect resulting in the risk of injury charges. Ironically enough, those family members live right across the street from Phyllis Ferris. Police actually went to that residence to question the family members about the murder, and what they found inside that house was deplorable conditions.
I'm not allowed to discuss anything other than what the lawyers tell you, so please get the things out of my face.
Westside residents Alexander Doran and Carolyn and Trina Mallow walk in handcuffs after police say their home wasn't inviting, but disgusting. It was very disturbing that
you already know, family, this is out in the trailer park.
But adults and animals were allowed to live in these conditions. Inside their house, police find hundreds, if not thousands, of roaches, human feces on the floor, and knives and swords, all within the reach of Trina's 2 small children.
Trailer trash
time. They
time.
Want to start their own war, which is a figure of speech. They had enough weapons in there to do it with.
Frances Hedrick says she'd know. She used to be married to one of Alexander and Carolyn's sons.
Her son asked me, which he's not supposed to be talking to me, has asked me on several occasions if I would come up there and help clean that house out. I will not do it.
The family members are arrested just days after their elderly neighbor, Phyllis Ferris, is murdered in her home across the street. Police arrest a 14-year-old boy, and neighbors say he's a son of theirs, too.
They said they beat her up first, then raped her and robbed her.
Damn.
So I'm saying, like, it's crazy because I think the world is coming to an end.
I don't think
this from 15 years ago.
Be, that cruel-hearted, but then again, you never know who you're living beside of.
Damn, yep, they got that 4150 in the parking lot. That thing looks like it hasn't worked in like 20 years. That's crazy. Yep. They said, whoever wrote this article said, this family puts the white trash into the term white trash. That's crazy. That's mean. Oh no, that's crazy. This was 15 years ago. Yep. Ferris Eugene Mallow, 29, was wanted on 3 counts, each of first-degree sexual assault and burglary, according to Charleston police. 14-year-old arrested in death of 82-year-old Phyllis Jean Ferris. Parents arrested for living in a house full of feces and roaches. Yuck. Yep. And that was from CBS 13 News out there in Charleston. I think that's South Carolina. Is there a Charleston, North Carolina, too?
I want to say there is, but...
Should I check? I don't think it's that serious. It's somewhere down south. Brewers are losing. We might have to get that police scanner ready because they're about to be upset. Brewers lose, they're going to be pissed. Uh-oh.
Right.
Here's a, oh, nothing. Tucson, trailer park living for America's poor. 9 years ago. You
gotta watch these niggas, Diesel. You just can't trust them. Streets is rough like that, you know? Word.
When I die, will I resurrect? Hope I die rhyming. I couldn't think of a better death. Except smoking and fucking. You the best, he's the best. Fuck y'all discussion. Fact is, I give all these rap dudes concussions. I'm the 10th wonder, I told him the ass night. Might stagger like a wino that's drinking his last pint. Won't fall when I'm standing on the stage with the mic. I won't fall. Who just figured I'm the truth lately? Where you been? The mic fear me in the booth. Where you been? Crush groove, get LL fly. And I'm ill spelled backwards like LLI. No tango, just the Rango, the riding. We just getting high, kicking lingo and vibing. No gunshots or sirens. Rather vacate using sunblock on islands. Can attend for 2 weeks straight and not touch my phone or my briefcase.
Milwaukee Bucks on TV18. Live from the Kemper Arena in Kansas City, Missouri. The Milwaukee Bucks take on the Kansas City Kings. Tonight's game is brought to you by
it's an old Bucks commercial.
From Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer and less. Sentry Insurance. For all your insurance needs, call your local Sentry agent. Where all's well, even when all isn't.
Like
True Value Hardware. We've got what it takes. McDonald's, where it's a good time for the great taste. Toyota, who reminds you that it's a good feeling to buckle up for safety. And
this is the Milwaukee Bucks 80th intro.
Customer satisfaction
guarantee. You know, for the TV broadcast. That's crazy.
The Bucks are going strong on TV18. Milwaukee Bucks.
Devin the Dude. This is Devin the Dude out of Houston, Texas. Have a bad time, cigarette, baby.
I'ma get my green. Long rides ain't shit to me. I'm finna get behind the wheel, yeah. Get the fuck up out of here by any means. I'ma get my green. Long rides ain't shit to me. I'm finna get behind the wheel, yeah. No time to kill if I got a bill by. How can I do anything when my pocket's dry? I really don't need much, but having done is kind of fucked up. I gotta leave, gotta find the cheese. A lot of people that I gotta please. I notice that it's kind of slow, so you know that I gotta go by any means. I'ma get my green. Long rides ain't shit to me. I'm finna get behind the wheel, yeah. Get the fuck up out of here, bye.
Okay, we got one more video clip here. I'm going to play for y'all. This is from CNN last night. Let's see what they're talking about. So, they're saying that Scott Jennings, I can't stand that Scott Jennings. He's a Republican. He's not even a lawmaker. He's not even a government official at this point. You know, he used to, I think he was a George Bush campaign person or whatever. But anyway, so it says Jennings interrupts Bakari Sellers talking some crap. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's get it out the horse's mouths.
It's Twitter's fear in him.
Tried to claim falsely that he never supported a national abortion ban. He did. He literally said, I never supported that, and he actually did.
Yeah, listen, I think what you saw last night with JD, and I think the criticism you have today is that he's actually a very effective communicator. And you're right, he's soft.
But you can call it effective, but if it's not true, it's also just not.
I mean, listen. I think Governor Walz has the issue of saying not true statements as well. They both have these things. But at the end of the day, JD was an effective communicator through the debate, and Tim Walz wasn't. And that's what the voters looked at, and that's what you see in the polling that's improved.
I disagree with you on the latter part, because I do think, actually, that J.D. Vance was an effective communicator throughout the debate. I think that's why poll after poll you see his favorability rise, because there were a lot of things that you saw in the deepest, darkest parts of the Twitter sphere and internet that showed that he was this weird guy, and I fundamentally believe that he is this weird guy.
That he is or isn't.
That he is.
Why?
But I think he's.
What's weird about him?
I think he's so slick that he's intellectually dishonest, and I think that it oozes off of him. But that's fine. I think last night, one of the things that J.D. Vance did last night, which people do not give enough credit for, he didn't help Donald Trump. Like, let's not even talk about that. Like, he did nothing for 2024. What J.D. Vance did, though, was solidify himself for 2028. And so anybody who thinks that he helped out the person who he's running as vice president for is silly. And I think both of you all know that.
No,
I think Tim Walz, and let me just stick up for my guy for a second. Tim Walz did a more than admirable job. He showed up. He was affable. People liked him. And I actually, before Scott weighs in, and what irks me to my core is when people talk about individuals with language that I don't think suffices. Buffoon, just ignorant, etc. For somebody who served in the military. For somebody who's been in the classroom. And look, we can disagree on policy, but my fundamental issue with that is that he gave a life to service. And yes, you can say that he misspoke. You can say that he lied. You can say all of these things. I just don't like or appreciate the caricatures.
Well, wait. J.D. Vance served in the military, and you just sat here and called him weird without being able to tell me why.
No, I can actually tell you why.
Okay.
I think the reason that I would
does that prohibit you from being called a name? I'm just asking.
No, I just think that the reason I would call him weird is the infatuation he has with women who have no children. I think the infatuation he has with my wife's vagina or her uterus or her cervix or the fact. No, it's not a come on. I mean, that is exactly why I would call him weird.
No, but the reason that I think he has such a jump in favorability, it wasn't that he was that damn likable or impressive. It's that he was a weirdo to America prior to this. Whether the council stuff is kind of whatever it is, but the way that he is fixated, but that's not the point. The point is what tried to.
He did.
Yep.
He literally said, I.
That's what I'll be saying. You can't get a Republican to admit stuff. For the life of them, they will not admit when their candidate is wrong, or you know what I mean. It's almost getting a child to admit that they did something wrong. You know, they just can't say it. Yep. All right, I'm about to get into the store here and grab a few things, and then get back home. Enjoy the episode, the content, and everything else. We appreciate it. And do something to boost your immune system. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you do something good to boost your immune system. All right, peace, y'all, and enjoy the rest of your day. What did you say?
A study reveals younger siblings are 50% more likely to end up in jail. According to a study conducted by researchers at MIT, Northwestern University, found that second-born children, particularly boys, are more likely to engage in rebellious behavior and face legal trouble compared to their older siblings. The research suggests that younger siblings may receive less parental oversight, contributing to the higher likelihood of risky behaviors. Birth order significantly influences personality development, with firstborns often taking more leadership roles, while secondborns may challenge authority more often.
Wow, well, I guess, because I'm the younger one and I went to prison and jail. So I guess I was part of that stat. Although I'm not a statistic anymore. Well, I won't be once I finish this. That's pretty crazy, though. Where is that from? You said
a study at MIT.
Oh, okay. So Donald Trump really messed up when that J.D. Vance, he messed up when he wouldn't admit, you know what I'm saying, about the election and stuff like that, the 2020 election.
Debate. And I actually want to start with...
And they were asking undecided voters. So they're saying, in a stunning response, swing voters are saying it was J.D. Vance's refusal to admit Donald Trump's loss in 2020 that made them swing to Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's side. Yeah. Says, in a stunning response, swing voters are saying it was J.D. Vance's refusal to admit Donald Trump lost in 2020 that made them swing to Kamala Harris and Tim Walz's side. Let's see what they're talking about. Morning, Chewy. Just up, about to make some coffee, get ready for early work day. Michelle's working from home today, so I'm going to be heading out in a little bit. Just sitting here watching Three's Company. It's about 3:15 in the morning. Yeah. But let's hear this clip, y'all.
Overall impressions, guys, because all 7 of you came in undecided. One of you said they've made up their mind. Ryan, who are you going to vote for, and what kind of solidified that opinion?
Well, I'm going to be voting for Kamala Harris. You know, one of the stark sort of aspects of that debate that really stuck with me was when they were talking about January 6th and how Mike Pence certified the election, and they were wondering if J.D. Vance would certify the election should Trump lose. And, you know, J.D. Vance didn't really give us a definitive answer, and I'm disappointed in that fact. And I don't think that I can trust someone, you know, with my vote if they're not going to respect it.
Sounds legit to me. So in other words, he knows that J.D. Vance is lying. And he looks sneaky. That J.D. Vance, he looks sneaky. It looks like Michelle had said this. She says it looks like he has on like that permanent like eyeliner or whatever that stuff is that women wear on their eyes. Yeah, that was funny. She was like, it looks like he has on permanent eyeliner. Yeah. All right, here, Chewy, I'll give you a treat. Because it's still a little too early for you to eat breakfast. There you go. It's week 5 in the NFL. Like the Milwaukee Brewers pulled out that game last night 5-3. Like, I'm not hating on the Brewers, you know what I'm saying? That's a small part of me is like, would be okay with them losing. Just to see some of them Brewer fans just like, you know, be a little upset, down, and depressed. Because they'll be loving the shit out of baseball. And they hate sport. They hate, I'm going to say hate, but like in some situations, some. And this is just for, like, people that I've dealt with in my life, like sports. When it comes to sports, like I noticed, like back in the day, I don't know if this is really that big of a thing anymore. Well, I'm sure it is, but I know back in the day it was like the narrative. Well, the 3 major sports, pro sports, it was NFL football, Major League Baseball, and then NBA basketball. I'm saying as far as viewership, popularity, all that, like that was the order of it. And one of the narratives by some white people that didn't like sports or they didn't like basketball or whatever, you would ask them like, why don't you like basketball? Why don't you? I think they get paid too much. That would be like the narrative sometimes that they would say. They'd be like, oh, well, NBA players get paid too much. They're lazy. They don't want it that much. They don't want to win. You know, saying how they prefer college basketball because it's more exciting and people seem like they want to win and they care more and they love the game and all that. I'm like, dude, these people have been playing basketball their whole life. Like, they all love basketball. You know what I'm saying? But NBA is definitely passed up baseball in popularity is my point. And I think, like, some white people, like, they don't like the NBA because they're not good at it. They're not good at basketball. Or they might not be, like, very athletic or something like that. Just in general, Like, if you hear a man, because let's face it, most men, I said most men like sports, have played sports, or have some kind of liking for sports, no matter what the sport is, right? And, will participate in sports, maybe have played, in middle school or high school or college or whatever, right? There's a lot of people that play sports. But you'll be having the ones that'll be seeming, and more times than not, it'll be white people. It'll be white, like men, and they'll be saying how, I think that they don't like basketball because they're not good at it. But that's with anything. A lot of time, or just in sports in general, people that say that they don't really like sports, or they don't really watch sports, or blah, blah, blah. I would say about 8 times out of 10, those people are non-athletic. They're just not good at sports. You know what I'm saying? So they'll say that they don't really like them, or they're not really interested in them. And in true reality, it's because they're not good at the sport. You ever notice why some people like sports like golf, or a sport like baseball, or something like that? It's easier to be good at. Like, it's easier to be decent at baseball than it is football or basketball, because in baseball you don't have to be as athletic. You do have to have some coordination and stuff, you know what I mean? Like hand-eye, like hitting the ball and all that. And so, like, there's definitely a talent that goes into, like, baseball. But let's face it, they're not like top athletes. Do they have probably some of the best hand-eye coordination? Yes. Do they have the ability, you know what I'm saying? Like, to stand in there and hit a baseball that's coming at you 98, 101 miles an hour, that kind of stuff, and be able to sit there, eyeball that, locate it, hit that ball, like all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But like with basketball and football, you have to be a little more coordinated, a little more athletic, a little more, like there takes more to be, there's more involved to be really good at basketball and football. Baseball, like, you don't have to be quite as athletic. You know what I mean? I think that's one reason why, like, some white people navigate to a sport like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to make it racial, I'm just saying, but I know that one of the narratives back in the day, like when you would ask somebody white, and, I don't like the NBA, I think it sucks. They're millionaires, they get paid too much, and they don't even really care about the game. Yeah, that'd be some bull, though. But yeah, sorry I went on a little rambling rant. But yeah, so it's Thursday, week 5 NFL. And yeah, about to go make this coffee. And then get on with my day. Yeah. So enjoy the rest of your week. It's Thursday. I'm going to take my little supplements now. So I'm about to take the sea moss. Yeah, black seed oil, sea moss, ashwagandha, and burdock root. So that's what I'm about to take. And then I'm going to take my soursop and magnesium. Yeah. So I'm going to take that stuff. Gonna get coffee going. Good morning, Chewy. Good morning. That's our pug, Chewy. Yeah, and take on this day. Man, I wish I had a job like Michelle sometimes. She can just work from home. You know what I mean? And like, but that's years of hard work. Like, she's been in her place for over 25 years. Or no, it's getting close. Getting close. So, you know what I mean? But like, That's the difference. Like, I have a job, my type of job. Like, I have to go in. You know what I mean? There is no working from home and all that. All right, hold on, Marley. As a matter of fact, you're out of shreds. I'm going to have to run to the store and get her shreds. Get her cat food. I mean, she has plenty dry food, but she's super. I don't know about y'all. I'm sure people listening have cats. Our cat Marley is very picky. She doesn't like pate when it comes to like the wet food. She won't eat pate. And yeah, she won't eat pate. And she doesn't fuck with treats. She's never been a treat cat. She doesn't like, you know what I mean? She's never been into that. Yeah, I don't know. Marley's more like a dog, like as far as like her obedience and just her like demeanor. She acts more like a dog in a cat's body. You know what I mean? Super obedient. Hi, baby. I'm gonna get you shreds when I go to work. Yep, you just have to eat hard food for the morning. I'll get you some cancer shreds. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna make this coffee, feed Chewy, and I'll holler at y'all later. And thanks for listening to today's episode, the music, the clips, and appreciate it. And shout out everyone that's listening. Getting some breakfast, y'all. McDonald's. There's a little sausage McMuffin with egg. Fuck it. Enjoy. This is some Havoc and Alchemist, the Silent Partner album.
Help me get into my deeper self. Make the ground crack, make the ether melt, make the wind whirl, make the river rise. Even pre-recorded, the nigga live. You can't see the world through a nigga eyes, hear through a nigga ears. Yeah, real nigga hear me? Ghost back, space ghost. I'll bake it up to keep the cake close. Chain smoking the reaper, help me get into my deeper self. Plug the mic in, make the speakers melt. Touch me, I touch you, let the heater melt. I'm from the hood where everybody need the help. Chain smoking the reaper, help me get into my deeper self. Plug the mic in, make the speakers melt. Touch me, I touch you, let the heater melt. I'm from the hood where everybody need the help. You a follower, better lead you serialistic. But one sell my soul for material. Homie die, we all go fly to the burial. In the slums, I'm Grand Royal Imperial. Who ride? Burning with the scratched over cereal.